Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Sean's View Ends, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
It was all about making your move, calling your shot at WrestleMania tonight in the opening match that started off the show. Jey Uso one-on-one with the world champion Gunther. Something had to give in this pivotal match, in this opener. See if you can follow that. Jey Uso, Gunther, one-on-one, putting it all on the line, laying it all in the ring, leaving it all in the ring between the champion and the challenger. It was a fight among fights. Jey Uso gave it everything he had and more. Gunther, we all know how relentless, we all know how vicious, we all know how violent. And we knew going into this match, Jey Uso said, you're going to see another side of me you never expected. And I'm going to say in advance that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I'm going to do to you, Gunther, at WrestleMania. And now we know what Jey Uso meant when we saw that match tonight at WrestleMania. When we saw all the fans yeeting, when we saw all the fans cheering, when we felt the anticipation, when Jey Uso finally reached the pinnacle. He thought by winning the Royal Rumble, it just started there. You see, winning the Royal Rumble is monumental in itself, but that's just part of the issue. That's just part of the problem, because you got to solve by getting to WrestleMania and winning the World Championship, and that was what it was all about tonight. It was all about a chess game. It was about making the right move at the right time. It was a counter for a counter. It was a suplex for a body slam. It was a world champion versus the challenger. And what we got out of these two tonight was nothing short of extravaganza. It had extravaganza written all over it. When this feud started, a lot of people said it needs to be better. It needs to be more built up. Well, they lived up to that emotion, not only in the storyline and not only in the angle. It took a couple of weeks to get going, but once it got going, it really kicked into another gear. And what we got out of Gunther and what we got out of Jey Uso tonight with the world title on the line as we sat back on the chair, or you might have been standing. I don't think there was anybody sitting during this. You felt it. It was about creating a moment, and it was definitely a moment for Jey Uso and Gunther tonight at WrestleMania. So now it comes down to your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback. What did you think about this? What did you think about the final result? What did you think about the end result? The final pitch that we saw to kick off WrestleMania tonight. Remember to score by becoming a channel member, subscribe, and click on all notifications, because if it's not brash, it's never going to last, and it's absolute trash. Subscribe for plenty more of the brash and the brazen.